దాజీ చిన్నతనంలో తల్లిదండ్రులు, గురువులు, స్నేహితులు, కుటుంబం ఇలా ఎన్నో అంశాల ప్రభావంతోనే ఒక వ్యక్తి యొక్క వ్యక్తిత్వం రూపుదిద్దుకుంటుంది. అటువంటి వ్యక్తిత్వం మారడానికి కానీ లేదా ఒక వ్యక్తి మంచి మనిషిగా రూపొందడానికి గాను ధ్యానం ఏ విధంగా తోడ్పడుతుంది?
Personality changes, the traits in our philosophy, we consider this personification, the grooming of a child into a certain personality. Persona means a mask. We wear a mask based on all the conditioning that we go through. Right. Now, this conditioning has two aspects to my understanding. One is cognitive, second is emotional part of it. Like when we have a dialogue, you will carry on later on after this dialogue or a discussion with an impression that, oh wow, Daaji spoke like that, but he was very rude. Or if you are a physician and practicing the patient, you tried your best to convince your patient, right? But patient walks out with the impression, whatever they like to carry, oh, this is the finest doctor I have seen so far, or this guy is just joking around with me, see? He's not very serious. So these are the emotional memory a person carries afterwards. See? Cognitive memory is, oh, I went to this 478 Malcolm X Boulevard. Doctor so-and-so I met. These are cognitive memories. Emotional memory is how you treat them and how one perceives it from the heart. Okay. That is very difficult to change. Once certain impression is formed about such and such a doctor, it's difficult to remove from the patient's mind. We are all some kinds of patients. We carry certain impressions all the time about everyone. You look at it this way also, our mind is busy screening things based on our likes and dislikes. Right? Things like if you have grown up in India and you stretch your foot and sit around in front of your elder, they may not like it. It is considered as disrespectful. But you can stretch your legs with your sneakers on the table and it could be stretched all the way to the professor who is teaching you. They don't care. So these likes and dislikes, as you say, they are brought into our life through our culture, through our conditioning. Do I have to become judgmental about it? I don't think so, but people do judge. Like in Indian houses, my children, especially when they are visiting other houses, and we also interact with other families in US. First thing they teach, you must touch their feet and do namaskaram and all that. Nothing, it's great. But some children, they don't like to do it. Why should I do it? But parents would force them. That also remains as a memory. Some training that didn't go so well, that remains as a memory. Not only cognitive, but also as emotional. And they react and they start hating the culture itself. How to change it? It's a fundamental question. It's very difficult to change. These impressions in spirituality, they are called impressions. Now, if we meditate correctly, it brings about right understanding. And when the cleaning is done, when we try to remove these impressions through this heartfulness way of cleaning, either you can do it yourself or the trainers can help you get rid of these impressions. It doesn't take very long time. Deeper the impression, longer it takes. But many superficial impressions, they go just like that without any problem. And we become unbiased because now this conditioning, which was formed because of this settling of various levels of inputs from various sources, they're diffused because of this pranahuti. We become freer and freer from these impressions and conditioning. So heartfulness way of cleaning, it really does help us decondition ourselves and helps us change ourselves even better, for better. So little change we make and we experience even the smallest of change. And how good you feel at the end of that change will motivate you for further changes.